Shepherds. They just want to say hi.
Hi, Bruce.
Brucey! Hi! Can they say hi? They would play
Oh,
so
we're
well. Aww. Mine's not as well trained as yours.
Hi.
Aww.
Hi, how are
Hi.
you? Oh my goodness. Are you just the cutest thing? Hi. How are you? Oh my gosh. Bruce, it's good to see you again. He's hugging me with his paw. Oh, it hurts so good.
That's what he's here for.
Good boy, Al.
Air.
This is Alistair. This is
Aries. Mylon says he does the same thing.
They look very similar. Yeah. Okay. Hi! Oh my God, Guy. Good boy. Oh, the baby boy. Oh my God, the belly roll. The belly roll.
Bruce is very
Can I
aggressive.
get some more of this hair back here? Thank you very much. This is a good boy. Okay, nice. Aries. Break.
Oh, hi! You don't want to come play with me? Hey, baby! Hi!
Break. Good.
Aww! Bye, Brucey.
Guys. Hi, Brucey. Oh my God. How are you? I like how he didn't follow me over here. See, that's where he's getting at. Hi, Brucey. I missed you. How long has it been? Like a month?
His owners.
It's so good to see you.
His owners are in Austria.
Oh wow, really? This dog's got one of the most unique lab faces I've ever seen.
Golden.
Oh, golden. Yeah, I know. This guy, I didn't tell him to stay this time. All right, so that's what's cool is that I want to see if he's gonna make a mistake so that I can correct him. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Are you just the friendliest guy? Just so friendly. So nice. Look at my good boy. Look at my good boy. Wow. Wow. Proud of you. Very proud. No wines yet, but we'll see what happens. So far, I'm impressed.
I haven't heard him whine since that first session.
Yeah, he's been great. He's been really good. What a good boy. This is a very nice boy. So another thing is he's working for his affection because he loves affection. So we're going to reserve it for earning it, right? So whenever I see him doing something he likes, that's when I pet him. I'm not just petting him for no reason.
To fill up your own cup.
Right. Well, you know, sometimes you got to do it, but but I try to stay as much as possible while I'm developing him because he's not where he's going to be. He's still headed to where he's going to go. We're using that as a reward because it works so well. I mean, he loves to be pet. So, boom, right there. And if you use it right, it'll be meaningful and it won't get him to go crazy, right? So we talk about calm affection. So we expect him to associate our praise with calmness, unless we've offered otherwise, you know. Unless you're having one of those rare moments where you're like, let's just go crazy, right? In the house or whatever. I do that sometimes with my dogs. You just get a wild hair. But he should understand that for the most part, or always calm when getting affection, okay? He'll know when it's time to go crazy. That's not hard to do. That's my guy. That's my good boy. Really, really mature this morning. Really, really leveling up a notch. Good boy. Good boy. Can I get some more of your hair, please? You're just falling out anyway. Good boy. So that'll ease him a little bit, but it's not something I'll do permanently, but it just shows him that, teaches him that I'll bring the scent back. So eventually he'll just get it off from me, my hands and stuff. I don't have to touch it up. And he'll just sniff me to get the scent of the thing. So we talk about the hierarchy and then the leader being able to go up on the resources where the follower isn't allowed to follow. He just whined, but he corrected himself, so I didn't correct, but if he does it again, I will. So he's starting to understand that role because I just walked over here to Bruce and I didn't tell him to stay and he was following me all around the field. And then he stayed back there while I went up there. So that tells me he understands that I'm going to go up on the resource, which is the other dog at this point. And he's not going to have access to it unless offered. That's the whole dynamic. So just to see that he's there in his own mind, it's beautiful. And after he whined, he laid down, right? Isn't that amazing? So he's using a coping skill that we taught him. If you can't handle the situation, I'll correct him and send him away further. So he gets the physical correction, yeah. But he also gets the social discipline of being, you're not part of this right now. And then when I see him over there doing a good job and calm down, I'll let him back and try again. So far, so good. Okay, and even when I release my guy here, my good boy, great choices, he's not allowed, the underlying rule is that he's not allowed to go up on people, places, or things, anything that he finds, that he sees that might be a resource, something valuable to him. He's gonna think that I might think it's valuable too, which means I get to choose whether or not you have it, right? I get choice first. Okay? He's doing awesome. This is amazing. Look at this. This is him coping. I love it. So that's when we come over and and this is his developing stages, right? So I'm still making sure every time I see him use a skill without me saying, I let him know that was pretty awesome. But you can't do that if your affection gets the dog to go crazy, right? Every time he does a good boy with his state of mind and his choices. If I pet him, he kind of loses it and goes crazy. We can't have that. So make sure that the affection is calm, okay? And the way that you do that is when you're petting him, if he starts to go crazy, I shush him. And then if he continues to go crazy, I correct him. And then when he calms down, I pet him. And we just do that until he realizes, oh, when I get pet, this is what he wants right here, what he's doing right now. This is beautiful. This is like him maturing a bit in our relationship. Or this is how we're taking our affection rather than, you know what he did before. It's a lot to handle. It's a lot. And like I said, we can have those moments with our dogs still, but the thing is that's not the default. The default is this. And every now and then on special occasions when invited, we can do that kind of crazier loving where we break some rules, of course. Only when offered though. That's the way we keep him like this. Look, this is just so good for him, so beautiful that he's just taking that real calmly. He's enjoying the heck out of it, but he's not going nuts. He's not trying to lick at my hand, nibble at my hand. He's not trying to jump up on me. Very mature way to take his reward. He loves it. He loves being pet. So I'm going to keep that. And I'm going to stop and see if it produces any whines, because this is just what we're doing with him. Man, what a remarkable change since he's been dropped off. He's really matured a lot. But dogs are a product of their genetics and their environment, right? So this environment is producing this version of him. So if he's plopped into an environment that allows him to do all those other things, then he will, because they're self-rewarding. All these behaviors that a dog does and they won't stop doing, it's because they're self-rewarding. Jumping, whining, humping other dogs, chasing squirrels, you name it. Those are fun to do. So even they'll do them even without you praising them and saying good boy. They're just going to do them because they're self-rewarding. The only way to stop it is to punish it, to make it not fun. That's the layman's way of saying it. All right, I'm going to take him down a notch. Some silent click here, low number, just to remind him to reset. There he goes. That's the skill. We just want breathing through the nose. So if he picks his head up but he's still chill, I'm not going to force him to keep his head down. That's not what I'm trying to do right now. I'm just trying to get a reset where he breathes through the nose. He goes into that calm state of mind. He lifts his head up. He's there. Because he was getting a little stimulated up here. That's where the panting was. Look, he's not panting. It's not hot out. Okay? So that panting is him running through options in his head, and that'll then eventually lead to a whine, right? So I'm reminding him to self-regulate. I want him to be regulating himself, and then I'm just correcting him when he's not regulating himself. So right here, if he doesn't correct himself, I'll come in and remind him. Okay, and this is just the game. He'll get amazing at this. I mean, look at Bruce, he's killing it, right? Because these dogs who go through this training, they understand how to wait patiently. Breathe through the nose helps them calm down. The panting really promotes the stress. If a dog's turns out if you have them breathe through the nose, they'll take a deep breath and they'll regulate their mind. And so this is just, does he have to be doing this right now? No, but this gives me an opportunity to teach the skill. So this is a training session. So if this was real life, he's killing it, right? He's doing great, but I'm going a little extra so that if we need this skill, he gets practice here with me using it. This is a good boy. This is a good boy. This is a great boy. Now watch his mind. He is self-regulating his mind just like Bruce is. But when I say it's time to go, when I release him, he did that one on himself, on his own. He'll go back to, he'll pick his energy up and go have some free time and have fun. So we call this state of mind training, right? We're letting the dog know it's calm on command. And then when we release you in the appropriate setting, we're out here in the woods, go crazy to a degree. I don't want you to go to a 10, but you can pick yourself up and have some fun, run around. If I say break coming out of the kennel, I don't want that same level of energy. It's context, so we're teaching him that as well. Ares, break.
Woo,
Nice job,
good boy,
dude.
Ares.
You're killing it, man. You're killing it. Good job.